Yeah, what's going on, guys? It's Luigi7, and today I'm just going to be presenting to you guys a very simple video. It's going to be just whenever I was playing today for a good 10 minutes. I don't think this is cut. I don't think I cut once. And I was in Uplink and in Nuketown, and basically rug gunners slash snipers were kind of like not sure whether they should snipe or red gun and stuff, and so I didn't really decide actually. I just started coming out, and I couldn't really do much. So then I definitely convinced one guy that he should definitely be sniping, and I was basically talking about many things. I had to do a few corrections. Not everything is spot on because I was coming up with it like on the moment and talking about my values and basically what's actually important. So it's gonna be a bit slow for the start. It's gonna be a bit weird, but then after a good 5 minutes, you're pretty much gonna be locked in there. It's gonna be good, and you guys are gonna pretty much get used to it. And yeah, I present some good things, and I get a few reactions. I don't really care too much, and it's a very good example of when people are basically trying to get reactions out of me. Of basically negative reactions. I just was completely ignoring them, completely not taking any, not giving them my attention, which is very good. You need to do that whenever people seek for attention, negative attention usually. Thank you. Not really. Bouncing Betty. Del Rio is such a fucking tryhard. That's all I got. Spaceship DJ is such a tryhard. Even his mother couldn't tell when he was born. That his sweat, that it wasn't blood on him, it was sweat. What the fuck you doing going for mid gamers? This is such a shit lobby for mid gamers, man.
I wasn't. I just won.
If you can't snipe to last, then go ahead and practice. Practice your sniping to last. It's impossible not to be able to snipe to last for the rest of your life. If you practice, you can achieve your dreams. Your dreams will become.
Snipe to last.
Your dreams will become a reality if you have enough determination. If you are ready for a challenge and you accept it, it will be done. I hit mark almost like 3/4 of my bullets. Does it matter? No, I keep on going. Perseverance is what you need whenever you learn to snipe. You can't give up. If you give up, you're not going to get the skill and you're going to be deceived. You have to keep on going to the end unless you can't figure out where the end is.
Free for all. What do you expect me to do?
I expect you to bring out a beautiful sniper and snipe your heart out until you're good. Because it is skill.
Sniper.
It is skill.
Not skill, it's luck.
It's not skill when you're sniping. It is literally a bullet that has to go exactly on someone. If it'd be luck, then we'd be talking about trick shotting. And trick shotting, that is for last kill. Get your patterns correct. Go ahead and think about your shot. Think where you're going to position your crosshair before you zoom in. And do your work correctly.
I can do what I want. I'll pull out a red gun if I want.
Right, my point is that you're just being a fucking asshole if you do that. So you can. You're the one that paid for this game, but you're being an asshole. You have to clearly know, and you gotta tell yourself every day that you do that, I am an asshole.
My friend gave me this PS3 and
my point is that you are literally an asshole if you do that. And FFA, you can go on Team Deathmatch and Domination. I don't give a shit. FFA. Okay? Maybe 4 years ago it was...
Sniper all the time, but there's people using LMGs and you don't tell them to...
Yeah, exactly. And what do you become whenever you do that? Exactly just like them.
I'm not changing weapons.
What I'm trying to say is that whenever you do swap weapons and use a red gun, you're not any better than them. Doesn't matter if you started sniping, if you have sniped, if you pull out a red gun, you are just as bad as them. You do not want to become what you
Or
hate.
if you pistol whip,
Yeah.
like the guy just did the me.
If you notice by watching FaZe people's videos, they don't even bitch about red gunners because they have become what they hate. They literally use red guns all the time. They can't even snipe the last anymore unless you're talking about FaZe Rain, which he almost does it all the time, only the smoke.
I mean, on MWR, they snipe.
Yeah, I don't have the game, so... The only reason I'd ever hate on a new genre is if they actually go onto an old game as of MW2, MW3, World of War, and start using a Juggernaut, or if they go into Call of Duty games like this, which the sniping is impeccable and is flawless, and then they just ruin it. Because they have no skill yet. And that's why you gotta go against bots. You gotta try out the headshots. You gotta try out the basic kills. You gotta find out where you can shoot without having a hit marker. You have to figure all these things out to make the game work for you when you snipe.
How bad are you if you pick up their weapon?
How bad are you? Well, you're not bad. You're just unskilled. Which in some people's worlds, that would be the exact same thing, but in my world, bad and unskilled is very different. You gotta see it from a different perspective. If you're bad, and then that means that you have tried everything. You have tried doing things that most people would not even try to do, but you're still bad. But if you're unskilled, it's because you haven't even really tried. You haven't really gotten into the game yet. You're unskilled. You have no skill into it yet, so you're not ready for it. You have to get the skill. Whenever it's unskilled, you can remove the un and just make it skilled to make it beautiful in a beautiful world for everyone. But if you just say someone that's bad, just because they're new at the game, just because they're a noob, that does not mean that they are bad. It just means that they are bad for the moment they are unskilled. That is what they are.
Very good argument.
And trust me, when Dead Hat or whatever Del Rio or you even think of killing last, and whenever you do, you will anger people. By the way, you're on last. You will anger people. And that's because some people have pride in their kills. Some people want to hit a trick shot. Some people want to get into teams, just like I do. I want to get to last, try to hit a shot, 720 or more with a good amount of distance. That's how I'm going to get into the team, which I want to get into. But when people kill last, that is whenever I have a problem.
Yeah,
Because I can't achieve my dreams. Their dreams can be achieved for them if they go into team deathmatch or domination. If their dream is about FFA, then their dream, they should have excelled, they should have had fun with it 2 or 3 years ago whenever the game was alive. More alive for, like, red gunners. And right now I'm going to my trick shot class. I'm gonna go for some shots. I'm gonna let luck take me if he needs to. Del Rio just killed last.
Okay.
This is what I mean. These kind of people, they don't understand what other people are. They don't even understand the concept of sharing. They don't even understand the concept of this is a community. The community has to be spread along. The whole community has to work together to make every community good and happy. Because if some part of the community is not happy, then that is not good for me. That is not good for everyone. That's not good for anybody ever. If the community is not happy, then the game's not happy. And if the game's not happy, then why would you even play the game? That's how Black Ops 2 is going to die if it's not spread the right way. Alright, this is a perfect example that would make people use a red gun because it's such a small map, and yet whenever you snipe you can get some insane quad feeds, 5-ons, quad headshot feeds, but most people will immediately go for the easier way out of the case, and that is why you have to step higher than that and think about it.
What are you talking about, Eugene? I've been trying to fucking figure this shit out forever.
When you get a sniper and you snipe, you show that you have pride in community. Whenever that you're ready. You're ready for change whenever you snipe. You're ready for the future. You're not gonna stick with the past. You're gonna live on. You're gonna carry on. You're gonna be ready for life to take you on. And yes, I agree with you. Needs help. You do need some help. You need some help on your skill for sniping, because I can tell that you're having some problems. You're not sniping right now on a Nuketown map, a great map to get some feeds.
Or something? I'm trying to figure it out.
It's time for you to learn the better way to live and play this game in free-for-all. And if you are ignorant, then I do not have the biggest problem of all time with you, as long as you go back to Team Deathmatch. Because Team Deathmatch is for the ones which are... Which one? Exactly. Go to Domination or Team Deathmatch if you really badly want to use a red gun in this game. Because this game, I'm not saying it's not fun to red gun. It's pretty fun, but it's more fun to snipe. At least in my opinion. And most people's opinion too. That's why people use a sniper and they trick shot last whenever it is free-for-all for this game. That's why you have to respect that. You have to think about it as a community. You can't just go alone and think for yourself. That's selfish, and being selfish does not attract a lot of friends. Mostly as gamer friends. People will judge you. People will think of you differently than most other people if you do ruin the whole game by using a red gun. You are simply making the game much harder for other people, and you are ruining the game for people which bought it just as well as you did. You have to think of the community, not just yourself. You're part of the community. Make it simple. Please, don't ruin it.
How do you know he's a host?
Yeah, I'm host. I'm not a great host right now, sorry.
Okay, that
That was a no skill, by the way. That's probably why it was such a lucky shot.
What's going on? Holy shit.
Oh my.
Oh, of course, the game had to end right there.